everyone. Welcome to the second episode of Nina, Aquila, Legal Eagle, Season 1. Today we'll be doing Chapter 2, Broken Wings. The question is, who the heck died? What the hell? Wait, you sleep in your office? What am I gonna do? Aquila Defense and Law Offices, December 3rd, 9:32 a.m. Why do you sleep in your office? Yep, 9th floor, just like the ad. Huh? Hello? Anyone here? Someone's got to be here. The door's just wide open. Huh? Someone who's left this place in a real mess. And what's with all the boxes? Is that a bed? What kind of lawyer's office is this? And also, tell me that smells not the kitchen. There's got to be someone here who can explain all of this. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You're gonna do an ecchi trope? Oh, What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Why are you half naked in a lawyer's office? I live here. You live... That just poses further questions. Look, just give me a second. Hey, did you seriously just jump in the shower? Yes. And keep your distance, Google boy. Or, sorry, Goggle boy. Are you gonna be a while or... Yes. Listen, I can come back later. Just take a seat in my office. I'll just be about, 20 minutes? 20 minutes? It's been a few days. What is it? Is it about my eye? I don't mean to pry, but then don't. You can start by telling me why you walked in. This is a lawyer's office, isn't it? Defense attorney, and we're closed. Oh, sorry, I guess I got confused by your open front door. I've been meaning to get that fixed. That's not the only thing around here that needs to be fixing. Oh man, I can't read, I'm sorry. What did you say? Look, I don't know what kinda... Aren't you gonna answer that? Just let it go to voicemail. Why didn't you answer it? That's Anya's phone. He keeps getting these unknown caller calls. At first I picked them up, but they were always telemarketers. She left it plugged in when she left. Wait. You're not Anya Miller, the defense attorney? I thought this was Miller Defense and Law. Aquila Defense and Law. Has been for over 2 weeks. So, you're a defense attorney too? Yeah, but I'm not currently taking any cases. Oh, are you too busy? No. You're on hiatus or something? Not as such. Retired? Don't be absurd. Then why? I'm just not taking cases, okay? We're closed. Fine. Wait. You have a help wanted sign in the doorway. Oh, that was before. You need a secretary? Have you seen this place? You really think I can afford to pay a secretary? I'll do it for free. For free? If you promise to meet my friend and think about taking this case. You got any references? Yeah, I know what surface cleanser is. Ouch. You just gotta meet him. Do that and I'll clean this place up, even if you don't take the case. The place really could do with a clean. Fine. I'm Nina, by the way. Nina Aquila. Dylan Merlo. Where are we meeting your friend? He's in a detention cell at the police station. And, he's accused of murdering someone a bit. Great. Okay, we'll head down to the detention center, but no promises. Sweet, let's go. Dylan Merlo has joined your party. You might hear a little fella of mine. He's on my knee right now. What the? That's natural light. How long have you been cooped up in your office? I don't know. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Though it feels longer, like as if it was 6 months. I chose to binge. It's weird. The city looks bigger somehow. Where's the police station again? I don't actually know. Do you have GPS on your phone? Yeah, just a sec. Oh, there it is. Southwest. I just need to head for the Haran icon. And let's go. Forgot the word is question mark. Man, I'm huge. Oh. Hey, baby. What do you want? Are you hungry? Is that it? You might be hungry. Hold on. Here's a close-up for the camera. My little buddy. One of my little buddies. His name is Bellamy. And, he's a rescue. I can't release him because he wouldn't make it in the wild. So, instead, he joined my flock. Alright, police detention area, December 3rd, 9:55 a.m. I know. What's his name again? Terry. Terry Scrub. And thanks for doing this. I haven't accepted yet. Even so. Oh, what the? You? Hi? Guard! I'm done here. I thought you knew this guy. We go way back. You certainly act like old friends. Guard! This is going nowhere fast. How do you know him? We, used to ride together. He's like a brother. Ride together? Wait, you're from a biker gang? Kinda? Terry, will you just sit down? I have nothing to say to you. Fine, then at least talk to her. A pirate cosplayer? I'm what? I've told you before, Dylan. I don't need your help. Guard! I've seen enough. Wait! Listen! Both of you! Nina, please. And Terry, sit down. I've been to every lawyer's office in the city. You are not dismissing the only one I got to come down here without even speaking to her. He's being turned down by every lawyer in Fledged City. I've got to at least hear what he did. Fine. What did he do? Shoot the mayor? He's accused of killing Joel da Silva. The billionaire? I didn't kill him. He was already dead. Well, that's a start. I should talk to him more and find out what happened. What happened? Alright, start from the beginning. I didn't do it. You've made that abundantly clear. If I'm going to represent you, I need to know what you're accused of. Fine. I was taking part in a card tournament at the High Flyers Casino. The place on the edge of town? That's right. You know it? Only from a distance. I went to the Silva's room to talk to him. When I got up to his room, the door was ajar. And then... What happened, Scrub? I walked in, and the Silva was motionless. He was face up on his bed. The room was a mess, too. I was looking down on his huge body to see if he was dead. That's when a maid walked in and saw me. She screamed and ran out of the room, and the next thing I knew, hotel security grabbed me. I told them I was innocent, but they wouldn't believe me. I'm starting to see why it was so difficult for you to find an attorney. See, you don't believe me either. I said no such thing. He's not doing himself any favors with that mouth of his. Still, he seems confident. Maybe he could defend himself. Who needs attorneys anyway? I've got a plan. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's so simple that it's ingenious. Let's hear it then, if it's so simple. Are we alone? I'm gonna slip away when they come to get me for the trial. That's your plan? The whole plan? Well, I haven't worked out all the details. You haven't worked out any details. Okay, perhaps expecting him to defend himself was a tad optimistic. You know, back me up on this. Do I really have to rationalize why trying to break out of prison on the eve of a trial is a bad idea? Okay, time for my stern voice. It's a bad idea, Terry. Nailed it. What else am I supposed to do? I keep saying I'm innocent. No one will believe me. Why are you so certain that no one believes you? Come on, T-Bro. Tell her what happened. I'm working up to it. De Silva and I had an argument. You said you'd kill him if you ever saw him again. Maybe I did. I was angry. I always said your temper was going to get you in trouble someday, T-Bro. And stop it with all that T-Bro nonsense. We haven't called each other that since we were kids. It's scrub. I don't understand. You said that De Silva was already dead when you entered his hotel room. The argument was in the morning, a few hours before Terry was arrested. He was the top-ranked card player in the world, and he didn't seem busy. I ran into him in the hotel lobby, I asked him to play, and he said yes. Okay, and then what happened? He won. Ask an obvious question, I guess. But he was sneaky. He caught me in a trap. I would never. Forget the actual game. What happened next? You got into a fight? No, it was just words. But why did you go to his... Because a few hours later, I saw that De Silva had bad-mouthed me on Bleeder. Bleeder? It's a microblogging service online. You make posts called bleeps. It's a Twitter reference, I think. And no, I ain't calling that piece of shit X. I'd calmed down by then and kind of felt bad, so I thought I'd go apologize. And that's when you saw his door ajar? Right. This is too convenient, though. Oh my god, it's hopeless, isn't it? Mr. Scrub, please. It's hopeless. I'm gonna hang. I'll admit it. It doesn't look good. Best keep that to myself at this particular moment. Hopeless. Did you really try every attorney in the Fledge City? Everyone. Your office was high on my list. I emailed Anya Miller yesterday but got no reply. I really just came by to chase up the email. It was a shot in the dark. See, it's like I said. T-Bro, I know it must be difficult. You don't know anything. You've got no idea how he feels. The cops took a statement when they arrested me. You know what they did? They asked if I wanted to make a confession. But I've done nothing wrong. That's pretty standard procedure, but he seemed genuinely upset about it. You've got no idea. No idea. Terry? On the contrary, Mr. Scrub, I know all too well how maddening that can be. I don't feel ready to take another case, but if they've really been to every other attorney in the city, someone has to stand for him. It may as well be me. I think it's time to flash the ID. Terry Scrub, I firmly ask if you would like me to represent you in court. I can promise you victory, but I swear I'll do everything within my power. You'll do it? You're taking my case? I'm offering to. Yes, legally, I'm obligated to say that. You can always represent yourself. No, please be my attorney. Oh, thank you so much. Great, normally this is where we discuss my fee. But Dylan, psst, what is it? Don't tell him I've offered to work for his fee. He might refuse the gesture. Fine. What's this about fees? The county will take care of that. Worry about it after the trial. Okay, now for the awkward part. Now that you've accepted, we need to get something out of the way. Something that we lawyers call the $1 million question. Do you know what that means? No. I'm your defense attorney, but I can only help if you trust me. If you tell me you're innocent, I'll trust in your innocence right up until the end. If you say you're guilty, it's my duty to stand by you in court and hold the prosecution to task. So right now, look me in the eye and answer me one question. Did you kill Joel De Silva. No. Okay, I believe you. You do? I do. And so do I. Thank you. Profile. If the try is really tomorrow, we've got to get to work. Anything else before we go? There's just one more thing. Really? What's that? The Silva didn't look like he had just died. Are you saying he looked like he had been dead for a long time? No, it didn't look like he had just struck dead. But that bleep was only sent 10, maybe 15 minutes before I got there. Have you seen many dead bodies? Well, no, but you did say anything. I guess I did. I'll keep it in mind when we see the coroner's report. Meanwhile, sit tight and try not to worry. Okay. Dylan, we need to get over to the High Flyers Casino. Let's move. Can I go? Oh, okay. This is the dash. I get it. High Flyers Casino, December 3rd, 10:32 a.m. Okay, now we're here. First priority is... Wait, those banners say DFA. DFA? What is it? What is DFA? This is an anime convention. Well, yeah. But Scrub said the Silva was a world champion card player. He was. He was the world champion of Dragon Fantasy Arena. The children's trading card game? What were you expecting? I don't know, poker, blackjack? We are at a casino. Like, to be fair, I thought he was Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, starting to see how you could have misunderstood. You think? Anyway, let's start by speaking to someone at the front desk. Hey, babe. I don't see a porter or receptionist. Me neither, so plan B. Scrub said the Silva's body was in his room. Let's find a way upstairs. She also tried to speak with people to find out what's going on. It might turn up something useful. Aren't you kind of worried though? Not really. They say they caught the guy who did it. Who is he? Just some scrub. Get it? Because it's Terry Scrubs? Did you hear the announcement last night about the Silva? Yeah, it's so sad. I know, right? I wonder how Stella Faraday's holding up. Do you want to play on the Nintendo Switch too? Maybe someday. Like, having the game released. You want to play? Oh, hey, first time here? Yeah, me too. Cool. Do you know what the event schedule is like? You'll get a copy when you sign up in the con book. People started turning up yesterday, some of the VIPs too. That must have been why the Silva was here. Today is mainly about the rivals and registration, while the con staff set up everything. Then from tomorrow, the event lasts 6 days, with the DFA finals on the last day. They said that's the busiest day too. Thanks, that's useful to know. Have fun! The food here is really good, but a bit expensive. Yeah, DFA can be a bit of a wallet killer. The food here is really good. Okay. Hey, what's with the long line? Is she trying to get in? Hey, get back in the line like everyone else. Whoa. Hi. Hi, Sweet Eye Patch. Are you here for the con too? No, we're here to investigate a murder. Yeah, we're here for the con. Maybe don't tell that to everyone we meet, Dylan. What's going on? Why is there such a long line? Oh, these things are always busy when people start turning up at the venue. Plus, Delta cosplayers, everyone has a lot of luggage. Apparently, 2 of the elevators are busted, and the third one's pretty slow. We could be here for hours. Hours? I think we'll come back later. Have fun. Faulty elevators. Oh. Welcome to DFA 23. If you need help, just grab one of the gophers. We're all in yellow. Okay. Hey, is there any chance of using the stairs? Sorry, but the stairwell is closed. The hotel has asked us to make sure no one uses them. What do you mean, closed? They're being rebuilt. Apparently most of the floors are inaccessible even if you tried. Sorry, but you'll have to wait for the elevator. Sounds like a bit of a fire hazard. Excuse me. Need more lanyards for the passes. I think there's some in those boxes. They seem busy. Yeah, I guess running these sort of events isn't always glamorous. Welcome to DFA 23. Jump into any of the 3 lines to get your passes. Just have your ID ready. And follow instructions from any of the gophers. We're all in yellow so you can tell. Ah, no, we're not here with the con. We're just trying to get upstairs. Not here with the con? Sorry, the con's booked out the entire menu. Every hotel room and every hall. Whoa, really? I told you, DFA's super popular right now. You'll have to speak with the hotel staff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to keep directing con attendees. Now, where did I put my ID? She seems busy. Man, I can't wait to see Axel Reyes play this weekend. I know, right? It's gonna be awesome. Wow, you really do seem excited about this. Sorry, this area is off limits for now. They're still setting up. Unless your staff or have VIP pass, I can help you. Go bother someone else. I know you got a job to do, but there's no need to be a prick about it. It's him. It's here. OMG, it's really him. What's all the commotion? Must be Axel Reyes. Wait, I recognize him. Isn't he a billionaire too? Don't you know? He's Axel Reyes, second ranked in the world at Dragon Fantasy Arena. Reyes. He's the owner of Reyes Corp. What do they make again? High-end pro video gaming equipment. Also that energy drink, Reyes Lentless. Why is he at a tournament for a children's card game? You know, it takes a lot of skill to play at a high level. Plus, with its modern holographic technology, the game's become a great spectator sport. If you say so, I do say so. Everyone was really excited to see if Axel could take on Da Silva, the reigning champion. I guess now we'll have to make do with the newcomer, Marcus Steele, and his longtime rival, Stella Faraday. Hang on. Are you playing your own theme music? You're in my way. What? I wish to inspect the jewel arena before the tournament. It's closed. Closed? No barrier exists that can stop Rexenio, the servant of darkness. Get out of my way, lest you wish to contend with his wrath. I don't respond well to threats. Plus, I'm struggling to hear you over the sound of that Bluetooth speaker. Please make way for the VIP, or I'll be forced to have you removed. Nina, that's the Axel Reyes. Fine. Right this way, Axel. Call us if you need anything. Huh. So cool. Evidently, the room's only closed to the little people. So this is why Scrub was here, to play against these guys? Yeah, Scrub was always a decent player of the DFA. He wanted to try and get into the big leagues, if that makes sense. You know, when I got up this morning, it probably wouldn't have. And now, I'm starting to get it. Hey, look! There's a porter at the front desk. Great, let's go speak to him. I forgot to speak with this guy. Oh, never mind, there's no guys, but... Okay. Can I try... I don't need to pee. Okay. Sorry, I can't provide assistance with costumes. Costumes? Are you talking about my eye patch? I'm not here with the convention. Oh. I'm so sorry. The place is just so full of weirdos right now. Hey, I've attended previous years, you know. They're just geeks, not weirdos. Okay, some of them are pretty weird. There's no need to make a sweeping generalization. My apologies. Anyway, can I help you? We're looking to get upstairs. Sorry about the line, we'll just have to wait. 2 of the elevators are out of order, and the stairwell is closed. Yeah, I saw that about the stairs. How can a stairwell be closed? The owner hatched some cockadoodle plan to replace all of the stairs with escalators. You seem quite frank with regards to your employer. Oh, I'm sorry. I should try to be more professional. In any case, the work is ongoing, so many of the floors don't actually have stairs. The floors have fire escapes, but using those would set off the alarm. So the only way upstairs for normal guests is to wait in line. I've got to have something that will convince him to let us cut in line. I'm actually a defense attorney representing Terry Scrub. Oh, the murderer? The defendant. Ah, of course, my apologies. I think this guy lives with his foot in his mouth. Police are still upstairs. The Silva's room is, it's on the 5th floor in any case. Do you mind if we cut in line for the elevator? Probably best not to, but I have a better idea. Take this. Ooh, what's this for? See that access door? You can open it with that key card. Beyond that, you'll find a service staircase and a freight elevator. We give those cards to staff and select VIP guests. Thanks. Oh, and please try to keep discussion of the incident to a minimum in front of your guests. Don't they know about the murder? Oh, they know. There was an announcement last night. Management has told us that the Silva was a big patron of this event and would have liked to see it go ahead. So everyone's trying to make the best of it. Makes sense. Thanks for your help. Call me if you need anything else. High Flyers Casino, 5th floor, December 3rd, 11:35 a.m. Oh god, too many stairs. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Wow, you're really out of shape. I'll have you know, I can object to 2 statements at once. We should have just used the freight elevator. That coffin, it looked older than my office building. My windows leak when it rains. Well, we're here now, 5th floor, right? And by the way, she's pretty curvy. Calling her out of shape? Bitch, she has all the shapes, alright? She's not missing any shape. We're here now, 5th floor, right? She seems like it. Okay, let's look for a uniform. The porter said the police were still here. Sorry, but this floor is closed. Unless you have business here, I'll have to ask you to leave. What's this? It's my ID. I know that voice. It's detective. What was his name? Flatfoot. Mrs. Aquila, as I leave and breathe. I haven't seen you in weeks. Great. Just great. She's an attorney, Stefan. She can have access to the scene. I'll vouch for her. You heard him. I can guess why you're here. Due diligence? Not sure I follow your meaning, detective. I mean, Scrub's going to plead guilty, right? Plead guilty. No, he isn't. Who's this? Wait, is Dylan my PA? My secretary? I mean, he isn't a paralegal. Gotta say something or the sounds will have gone on for too long. Is my secretary. Smooth. You know, tell him Scrub's not going to plead. Let me handle this, Dylan. Detective, I think it would be inappropriate to discuss my client's wishes at this time. I mean, suit yourself. Can you walk us through the crime scene? Yeah, I can do that. The forensics team have finished their preliminary investigation. Alright, so there's a toilet and that on the bed. Are you ready for this? For what? We're about to walk onto a murder scene. You never really know what you're going to see. I'm just asking if you're going to be able to deal with that. What are your suggestions? I'm not suggesting you're not tough. The sight of blood, corpses, and people going to shock when they see them. They can't help it, it's a physical reaction. This is one of the reasons why I don't think I could ever practice as a lawyer. And it's something that unfortunately I realized way too late. Sometimes, like, even watching or reading the news about how disgusting and vicious people can be, like, I could never, like, just to give an idea, like, one time, like, for reference, way before I ever decided that I wanted to go to law school. So many years before that, I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a detective, really. And the reason why I didn't pursue that career is because I have asthma. And yeah, you do have to pass some physical exams, like athletics stuff. And I could never, because again, I have asthma. I struggle to breathe. Imagine that. And anyway, one time I was watching the news about a little child. I think she was 5 years old, and she was neglected. I'm sorry, she was abused by her biological father and stepmother. And this couple also had 2 other kids, but those kids were biological to the stepmom. And they were also, they were little ones as well. And the little girl was malnourished and was mistreated constantly, unlike the other 2. And it got to a point where she was so badly beaten, she wouldn't stop shaking. And they just gave her like a blanket, you know, because she was shivering. They just gave her a blanket and she would die from her injuries. Like, I think 10 hours later. And when they realized that the child had passed away, when the child was murdered, they picked her up and they tried to bury her in the woods near their house. And they pretended that the little kid had just left the house during the night, I think, and you know they weren't looking because they were asleep, and then the kid must have just escaped. Not escaped, like ran away. You know, like some kids do. They kind of, I don't know. Like I can't exactly recall the whole version of events told by the biological father and the stepmother, but the idea was, okay, everyone was asleep, and when we woke up, we noticed that the door was left open and we couldn't find our little daughter anywhere, so she must have run off by herself, and we're very worried, and blah blah blah. And it was actually thanks to the younger kids' testimonies that they, when I say they, I mean the police, where when the police were like, okay, you know what, this little girl that we're looking for was being badly mistreated, and so maybe she ran away, maybe they got rid of her. And all of this to say that when they found her body, the police has to reconstruct the events of basically how the murder occurred and how the body ended up in a different place. And this was on the news, so like actual footage, like a bunch of journalists filmed 2 cops, 2 detectives reenacting the act of the biological father picking up the lifeless body of the little girl, like taking it out of the car And that scene, while it's not graphic, because you're just seeing like two adults and one is picking the other one up, but the fact that I knew what they were doing, like what they were doing represented, I almost threw up. And if I have such a visceral reaction to a reenactment that is not gory, it's not, you know, I can only imagine what sort of reaction I would have in a more, I'm gonna say, realistic scenario. And I have a lot of respect for cops, for detectives, at least like the good ones, because you gotta have a certain stomach. And same thing goes for people that do autopsies, and medical professions, because it's one thing when you witness an accident and maybe, you know, like people becoming paralyzed, like people losing limbs, and obviously people dying from accidents. But also, imagine, like, let's say that the child wasn't murdered and they took the child to the doctor and like, oh, she fell. And as a doctor, you know them well that the bruises that she had wasn't from falls or little accidents. They were inflicted on purpose. And the amount of restraint you gotta have to just not beat the living shit out of a parent or another family member that is supposed to care and protect that child. So yeah, all of this to say that I do appreciate this little warning here, and I do wish, that I've come to this realization about myself and what I can stomach and what I cannot stomach in real life, prior to me deciding what I wanted to do after high school. And another thing is, I can stomach pretty gruesome things in video games, but my stomach is nowhere near as desensitized, I guess I could say, compared to real life stuff. So yeah, we can move on. Sorry about this sidetrack path that I took. I can hack it. Okay, just if you have to leave in a hurry, no one will think less of you. Got it. Here you go, the Silva's hotel room. Swanky. Is it just me, or does it seem modest? What do you mean? The decor, the furnishings, they're all high quality, but the Silva was a billionaire CEO. Where's the jacuzzi, the multi-jet shower, the balcony with adjoining helipad? Apparently the guy was quite frugal. He always stayed in this room when in Fledge City. I guess you don't get rich by spending money recklessly. Feel free to poke around, just try not to disturb things too much. Talk to me if you need more info. So now what? Now investigate the scene. You need to look for anything the forensics unit might have missed. Hopefully we can find something that will disrupt the prosecution's case at the trial tomorrow. And if we don't, let's try to be optimistic. Okay. Is this a Silva smartphone? Why didn't CSI take it for analysis? No need. The Silva had just come back from Portugal! My country. Yeah, I'm Portuguese. It seems that the airline lost some of his luggage. The laptop and the phone are brand new. He bought them on the way here. CSI took copies of all the data, but there was very little to speak of. They also bear no fingerprints, not even the Silva's. None? That's strange. Yeah, means someone wiped them. This is odd. It was like a Silva Pro card defender. A card defender? Yeah, like a sleeve. All the top DFA players keep their cards in these. Silva Pro makes the best in the business. Strange. I'm not following you. The Silva probably keeps all of his cards in these. But this one is empty. Maybe just had one spare? Maybe. But maybe not. I think his cards were stolen. What? A 1993 Bordeaux. The Silva knew his wine. Do you? The place seems a mess. I'm almost surprised you'd notice. Okay, you can have that one. Still, there's an order to the chaos. I think somebody searched this room for something. And judging by the mess, I'm willing to bet they didn't get it. Disturbed items. Detective, did you find any fingerprints on any of this stuff? Nope, no prints. You mean none from the killer, or... No, I mean, we found no fingerprints, not even any of the Silvas. Zero. Nada. So, I'm new to this, but that's weird, right? It's odd, yes. All the same, it's true. Again, the guy was wearing gloves and our guy wasn't. The place seems a mess. I feel like I've seen one of these before. It's a card mat made by Silva Pro. I recognize the character. She's a healer in one of the Dragon Fantasy games. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a popular character with cosplayers. Tell me about it. The FA players use these when they want to have a small-scale game. Card mat. It's the only one here. Silva could have been doing tournament prep, perhaps, but here's a question. When was the last time you cooked a meal and went so far as to set the dining table just for yourself? Never mind. These cards, are any of them valuable? Let's see. Cedar Archangel, Frohanzer, Pot of Mead. Nope, these are all pretty common. We made the same assessment. Yeah, so these cool cards are missing. Is this really the Silva's outline? He must have been huge. Yeah, they say he was a bodybuilder. He almost competed at international level in his youth. What stopped him? Some accident or something, an injury. That's why he went into business. I guess it syncs up. He owned Silva Pro after all. Silva Pro? Yeah, they made sporting goods and trading card game products. I think that was why he was so involved in them. There's almost no blood, just a few spots here and there. The coroner's report is pending, but from what I saw when we first came in, it was pretty clear he was strangled to death. Strangled to death? Wait, what about the computer? Really? It's empty. What are you expecting? A great ball? Hey! Nothing special. Nothing special. Pretty standard bathtub. It's really clean and bone dry. I guess still hadn't used it. Huh, he's actually not so bad at this. What do you need to know? I understand my client was found here at the scene, but why did you arrest him? We took Scrub into custody right away, initially just as a precaution. One of the hotel staff said they recognized him from a fracas in the hotel lobby. They said he and the victim had argued over a game of cards, and Scrub had said he wanted to kill the Silva. Putting those two things together, the prosecution service decided to charge him with murder. Client-victim argument. Yes. Scrub said the hotel maid raised the alarm. That's right, she called Maria Stevens and has worked here for several years. Can I speak with her? Afraid not, she was quite distressed. The prosecution arranged to have her visit a counselor before the trial. Not too surprising, really, given what she saw. She said that she walked in and saw Scrub standing over the Silva's body. It took her a moment to realize the Silva was dead. Then she screamed before alerting hotel security. Well, at least that syncs up with Scrub's explanation. High Flyers Casino, 5th floor, December 3rd, 6:15 p.m. I'm looking to vacate the scene pretty soon, Mrs. Aquila. That's fine, Detective. I think we're done here. Have we got everything we need? Truthfully, no. But staying here all night isn't going to change that. It's more like we found everything we're going to find. We need time to examine everything and think about how that affects the case. Time to head back to the office. Take care. You too. The thing is, why wouldn't you want to ask the other guests if they heard anything. Here he comes. It's good to see you. Back at work, I mean. Got to stay professional. Mm-hmm. Miss Aquila, Nina, I want you to know, will that be all, Detective Flatfoot? Yeah, that'll be all. What was that about? It's personal. You want to talk about it? No. There was a police station, right? So, that went pretty well, right? Right? Not really, Dylan. Don't celebrate yet, but we found plenty of evidence. It's all just bric-a-brac, but I don't want him to dwell on that. Best change topic. We need to talk about tomorrow. Right, boss? It's gonna take a while to get used to that. And how much do you know about being in court? Do you understand what we need to do? Well, we have to prove T-Bro is innocent. Close, but that's not quite right. As a defense, we don't have to prove that Scrub is innocent. Scrub is presumed innocent until proven guilty. I'm familiar with that phrase. Good. So following on from that, there are facts and there are theories that fit those facts. Fact, Joel Da Silva is dead and he didn't strangle himself. Someone murdered him. Fact, Terry Scrub was found at the scene. His motive is admittedly loose, but that doesn't change that fact. The prosecution will assert a theory that Scrub killed Da Silva. Our job is to demonstrate reasonable doubt that his theory is correct. And we use the evidence to do that. That's the idea. Usually, anyway. Damn telemarketers. Nina, do you think T-Bro has a good chance? We'll both do our best. Okay, we're on the back foot, so we'll have to listen to the prosecution's case. And then what? We wing it. Well, you kept up your end of the bargain. Where are your cleaning supplies? Dylan? Yeah? Go home. Oh, okay. Get some sleep. We'll meet at the courthouse at 9 a.m. Anya, what would you do? Gorditos. This is the end of the day. It's recommended that you save your game to a new file before you continue. Yes. Well, if it's a new file, let's do it. Whew. Okay, time to go to the courthouse. It's in the middle of town, so you shouldn't take long to get there. You don't need anything? No collar. Look at this. Oh. District Courthouse, Courtroom B, December 4th, 8:55 a.m. Okay, I can do this. Same place as always, the bench on the left. What are you doing? Miss Aquila, silence yourself. Speak to me! Miss Aquila, cease your protest or I will hold you in contempt. Deep breaths, Nina. Oh, sorry. Hey, morning. Have you come straight from the defendant lobby? Yep. Good. How is Terry doing? How do you think? Okay, I'll rephrase. Do you think he's going to be able to get through the trial? I think so. T-Bro might be a small guy, but he's tough where it counts. I hope you're right. See? So we know that the victim was a bodybuilder, but our guy is pretty small, so how would he strangle him? Chad, my colleagues in the defense community say that everyone else turned Scrub away. What's your point? Oh, no point. I just think it's fine of you to represent him under such circumstances. You use an awful lot of words without really saying anything. Tell me about it. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawny. That means stand up. Oh. Please be seated. We are here today in the observance of the case of Terry Scrub, who stands accused of murder in the first degree. Prosecutor Hawk, are you prepared for the case? As always, Your Honor. And you, Mrs. Aquila? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Though I wish that were true. Miss Aquila, if I may. Yes? I trust we will not see a repeat of your outburst the last time you were in my courtroom. What's she talking about? Never mind. Miss Aquila, it will not happen again, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecution's case. Right away. Terry Scrub was arrested around lunchtime, the day before yesterday, at the High Flyers Casino and Hotel Complex. He was seen standing over the body of late Joel Da Silva, billionaire CEO of the Silver Pro and world champion card player. The prosecution asserts that Scrub killed Da Silva following an earlier fracas, and we intend to establish his guilt through witness testimony. Seems legit. He's accusing your friend of murder. Hey, yeah, that's not legit at all. Gotta hand it to Hawk, though. There's real confidence in his words. Why is he looking so smug? You can't read minds, Chad. And just in case you can, Chad Hawk is a big stupid head. Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Yes, Your Honor. My legal name is Telemachus Scrub. What the now? But I live under the assumed name of Terry. I would ask to be addressed as Terry Scrub. Telemachus? Yeah, like I said, T-Bro and I grew up in an orphanage. We all got classical names. How did you end up with Dylan? My real name is actually Odysseus. It is? Also, I'm currently unemployed, Your Honor. I see. In that case, what were you doing in a casino? I was here to enter the DFA tournament that was about to take place. DFA? Dragon Fantasy Arena, Your Honor. Ah, yes, the one with the dragons, demons, cards, and such. One of my grandsons plays it. He's 8. It's far more than just a game for... You are correct, Your Honor. Best not to get into a long discussion about how DFA is a children's card game played mainly by adults. Well, anyway, the tournament has prize money. As I'm between jobs, I thought I would enter. Very astute. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, Scrub, she's not serious. We come to the matter at hand. Terry Scrub, you stand accused of murder in the first degree. How do you plead? I plead not guilt. Mr. Scrub, before you answer, the report that the prosecution submitted before this trial was quite damning. Their arguments are persuasive. What the? Given how you were found standing over the body, I would ask you consider your position carefully. Your Honor, whilst I am certain you mean well, my client has made his plea. The defense asks the court to respect that. Miss Aquila? Fine. I pled not guilty, Your Honor. Mr. Scrub, the court recognizes your plea. That's my tea, bro. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, here we go. Huh? Hawk's about to bring out a witness who will give a statement. Listen to it, we have to focus on the little details. We're looking for inconsistency, a flaw of some kind, which just shows the witness is either lying or just mistaken. Don't worry about memorizing the statement, though. We'll be able to recap it afterward. Inconsistencies. Got it. Morning, Barbara. Oh, hello again, Randy. Do they? Mm-hmm. So that's a thing? I try not to think about it. Please introduce yourself for the record. I'm Randall Flatfoot, and I'm a detective with the Fledge City Police Department. We were first alerted to the crime the day before yesterday, just after 1 p.m. A member of the hotel security team called and explained there had been a murder. They also told us that they had detained a hotel guest, as we would want to question them. We arrested Mr. Scrub at the hotel not long after we got there. The deceased, as you are all likely aware, was Joel Da Silva, a billionaire sporting goods tycoon. The prosecution enters the death certificate of Mr. Da Silva as evidence. Thank you, Detective. Please move on to your statement. Witness statement. Upon arriving at the scene, Mr. Da Silva's room was in disarray. Da Silva was dead, and the hotel staff had detained Mr. Scrub. A member of the cleaning staff had walked into the room and seen Scrub standing over the victim's body. Hey, baby. Staff recalled seeing the two of them in a fracas in the hotel's lobby, so it seemed prudent to arrest him. Very well. Mrs. Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Something seems off about this whole thing. I should press Flatfoot's statements for more info. Okay, first things first. So, in this array. Let's see, in this array, a great many of what happened to be the Silva's belongings were lying on the floor in haphazard fashion. Scrub didn't say anything about going through the Silva's things. Maybe I can use that to crowbar in some doubt. Are you suggesting there were signs of a struggle? Perhaps I would... Your Honor, the defense is attempting to lead a witness. Sustained. Please refrain from leading the witness to your own conclusion, Mrs. Aquila. Hawk caught on too fast.
Hold it!
Mr. Scrub was taken willingly, I understand? That is correct, yes. I understand he did not oppose the hotel security staff, and he was silent during his later arrest. The defense would like to draw attention to how Mr. Scrub cooperated fully. You'll have to do better than that, Aquila. What? The fact that Scrub came willingly does not diminish the prosecution's accusation. He's accused of murder, not evading arrest. Does he have to be so abrupt? No, but he's right. Much as I hate to admit it, we'll have to try something else.
Hold it!
A member of the cleaning staff? Your Honor, this is surely hearsay. Flatfoot can enter a statement on behalf of another. It goes against convention. The detective is describing the statement that was given to him by the witness as it was presented to him. True, but it describes why he thought it prudent to arrest Mrs. Scrub, nothing more. I agree with Mr. Hawk, in this instance, but Mrs. Aquila makes a valid point. Mr. Hawk, do not engage in hearsay. I would never. Very well. A bit more effort than a slap on the wrist would be appreciated, Judge. Staff recalled seeing the two of them in a fracas in the hotel lobby.
Hold it!
What's a fracas? It just means they had a severe argument. Then why didn't you not just say fight? From what we understand, there wasn't much of a physical altercation. What? Scrub didn't punch the Silva. Ooh. We should probably let this one slide. Why? Because it makes Scrub look bad, and we know it's true. So it seemed prudent to arrest him. Detective, how many murder cases have you investigated? I prefer not to count, so it would be reasonable to consider you expert in these matters, correct? This is news to no one, Aquila. Yes, it would be fair to say I am an expert in the field of homicide investigation. In that case, you have said my client's motive stems from an argument with the victim. An argument, I am keen to remind you, that was over a children's trading card game. Hey, it's not just a card game for... Hey, T-Bro? Yeah? Shut up. Truthfully, it's unusual. Hot under the collar, Hawk? But it wasn't just about that. Your Honor, the victim posted a message on the internet in which he was very critical of Mr. Scrub's behavior. This would have been highly embarrassing for the defendant, as it would affect him his standing in that close-knit community. Here he comes. We believe Mr. Scrub went to the Silva's room and strangled him due to the Silvas airing out their dirty laundry online. Do you feel this is important, Mrs. Aquila? Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement? We believe Mr. Scrub went to the Silva's room and strangled him. Slide build. Oh, here it is. I thought it would say here like the time. idea.
Objection!
Detective Flatfoot, could you find Mr. Scrub? I'm sorry, I don't think I understand the question. My client is standing in front of you at this very moment. Could you take him, beat him up if he were to attack you? Objection. I don't know why I read that, sorry. Really, Aquila? Why do you persist in wasting the court's time? Your Honor, the defense wishes to direct the court to the profiles of Mr. Da Silva and Mr. Scrub. I could take that pig, no problem. Oh, please, calm down before you hurt yourself, Peepsqueak.
Order!
Mrs. Aquila, I insist you to explain yourself. Happily, Your Honor, the defendant you see before you is a man of slight build. Hey! Is a man of slight build who is under 5 feet tall. Whereas Joel Da Silva was an imposing man, a former professional bodybuilder, and was around 7 feet tall. But the defendant is a biker. The bikers of the desert to the north have a reputation for physical violence. Nina, that's profiling. Surely they can't say that. Detective! Objection. Your Honor, it's inappropriate to accuse my client on the basis of a stereotype. Sustained. Mr. Hawk, does the defendant have any prior record of physical violence? No, Your Honor. Furthermore, this is compounded by our earlier point. It is improbable that my client could have overpowered the victim. Improbable? Perhaps, but still possible. I will concede on that point, Prosecutor Hawk. However, given the doubts that have been raised concerning much of the detective's statement, the defense moves to consider his remarks are no longer relevant to this case.
Order!
I'm obliged to agree, Mrs. Aquila. And that's how you use a crowbar. I will ask you to relinquish the stand, Randy. No problem, Barbara. Mr. Hawk, I trust you have another witness? Yes, Your Honor. In that case, please summon them to the stand. The prosecution calls Maria Stevens to the stand. Are we gonna do this or what? Hello, Mrs. Stevens. Hi. Miss Stevens, I'm sure this recent experience has been quite harrowing. Yeah, can we hurry this up? I saw him standing over the dead man. They were alone. Can I go now? She doesn't seem particularly perturbed, I'll say. Mr. Hawk? Yes, Your Honor? Your report said this young lady attended counseling yesterday. Is that true? Oh, that quack? They sent me because I wasn't crying and weeping and the rest of it. Like there was something wrong with me. A man has died, Mrs. Stevens. Your Honor, I work as a maid in a casino hotel. Did you seriously think this was the first time I've walked into a room and come across a dead rich person? I see. Yes, I can see how that changes things. It does? How many people have died at that casino? Like I said, that man was standing over the dead man's body. Can I go now? I'm sorry, Miss Stevens, but no, you can't leave. You need to make a formal statement. This is supposed to be my day off. I appreciate that, but I have to work 2 jobs. That's quite unfortunate. I only get 1 day off every 2 weeks. Maria Stevens, that is enough. Don't do it, Hawk. Can I? No. Not much of a mind reader after all, eh, Chad? This whole thing seems like a waste of time to me. Then in the interest of brevity, Miss Stevens, if you will just cooperate, I will ensure that you can leave as soon as procedurally possible. Will that suffice? Fine, get on with it. Please state your name and occupation for the record. But I've already... Do you want to get out of here or not? This might be your day off, Miss Stevens, but I'm very much at work today. And I'll keep you here all day and all night if necessary. So state your name and occupation. Now. Whoosh, she can be a real hard ass. Judge Tanya's always run a tight ship. My name is Maria Stevens. I work as one of the cleaning staff at the High Flyers Casino. Wonderful. Now, starting at the beginning, please. Explain how you came to be involved with this case. I already gave a statement to the detective. What's that? I was on the cleaning rota that morning. I've been assigned to clean the 5th floor. Everything seemed normal until I wrapped up room 504 and walked into 505 to see that man standing over the other man's body. I mean, murdered over the card game? That's nuts. Thank you, Miss Stevens. Very succinct. Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Great, another reason to wait around. She seems pretty hostile, but I need more information to work with. Okay. First things first. This one.
Hold it!
Normal? What do you mean by that? How should I put it? You know how normally I'd be off today, sitting on my couch in my underwear, watching Netflix and eating tortilla chips? Miss Stevens, really? That was vivid. When we first met, we hadn't showered for 2 days. You took 20 minutes just to clean up for talking to me. I'm blessed with waist-length hair. A shower isn't a quick fix for me. Yeah, that's actually true. I love having short hair because showers are so much quicker and my hair dries so much quicker. And I don't have like to comb or do anything. It's fucking amazing. I love shaving my hair. I mean, it's not a shave, but it's a buzz cut that I usually do. Anyways, still, people in glass houses. Touche. In any case, I just mean that everything seemed normal. I turned up for work on time, and was dragging the vacuum cleaner over the 5th floor. Until I wrapped up. That was your first clue that something was wrong? Well, yeah, I just cleaned 504 and I expected 505 to be empty. She expected 505 to be empty. Something seems off about that. Isn't there some reason she should have known something was going on next door? Fine. Unexpected.
Hold it!
Why? Really had no reason to expect anything was happening. I was kind of busy, cleaning. I must have found some evidence. I'm gonna try.
Attention!
Miss Stevens, are the walls in the hotel quite thick? No. I probably shouldn't say this, but it's actually the source of many complaints. Baby? What is it? Really? All I'm saying is this. Don't ever rent rooms 303 or 305. 304 is the honeymoon suite. Starting to feel that, by the end of this case, none of us are going to ever want to stay in that hotel. In that case, Your Honor, the defense wishes to present these disturbed items. The Silva's murder left this room in a state of complete disarray. Even Detective Flatfoot commented on this earlier today. I find it hard to believe that... Honestly, Aquila, weren't you listening? The witnesses already said that she was using a vacuum cleaner. Sustained, Mr. Hawk. Seems quite reasonable that a vacuum cleaner could obscure the noise of what may have been happening next door. This isn't good, Nina. You're right, I'm running out of ways to dispute a story. Think, Nina, she heard nothing before walking into the room, so that means everything before that is effectively blank. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in. Wait. None of us can truly prove what happened before she walked in. Prosecutor Hawk, yes. Are you saying that this witness can't give any indication of what was going on before she walked into the room? Are you seriously asking that? Of course I am. No, wait. Your Honor, the vacuum cleaner made it impossible for this witness to hear what was going on next door, and my colleague on the opposing bench concurs with me on this. I'm not sure I follow your reasoning, Mrs. Aquila. Isn't what the witness has been saying all along? Yeah. The witness initially said that she heard nothing from the room next door. However, as Mr. Hawk was as so eloquently agreed, it's not that she didn't hear anything, it's that she couldn't hear anything. I get it. That means, yep, Your Honor, the defense concedes that the witness did walk in on my client while he was standing over the victim. However, she did not witness a murder. In fact, she offers no cause to disprove another theory. My client could have walked into the room just moments before she did. But that's not right. Wait, what? What isn't right? I did hear someone. But you said... I know what I said. I don't like where this is going. What do you mean, Miss Stevens? Someone was out in the corridor a few minutes before, just when I started to vacuum room 504. Later, when I saw the defendant standing over the dead man, I assumed he was the person I had heard. I see. Witness, this sounds like an important detail. I'm warning you, if you are leaving out details in the interest of time, I'm not, I swear. I genuinely just didn't think it was relevant. Given this new information, I am inclined to ask the witness to make a new statement. Mr. Hawk, do you object to this? No, Your Honor. And Mrs. Aquila, do I want her to make a new statement? Yeah. Think it through. She says she heard someone a little earlier, but Scrub said he only just walked in and Maria found him. Somebody else was, right. Hey Nina, how are we doing? It's hard to say. We avoided an early guilty verdict, but now we're going into overtime. You think Hawk still has the upper hand? Yep. Oh shit, sorry, I do need to give some medicine to my bird. Scrub was there. He was mad with the Silva, and the Silva is dead. None of that has changed. And he could have strangled him. Like Hawk says, it's improbable, but not impossible. He would never. I know that. You know that, but the problem is in proving that. Sorry, the problem is proving that. The defense would like Miss Stevens to make another statement. Miss Stevens? Yes? Please make a statement about what you just mentioned, and only if anything out, or you'll be streaming your shows from a temporary cell. Witness statement. I did hear someone pass by earlier. It was when I was just about to start vacuuming the room next door. The stairs are blocked and the lifts are mostly broken. There's no other way a guest could leave in a hurry. I assumed it was him. I would have seen someone. I need to make a new save. Give me just a second, I just really need to give medicine to my bird. Alright guys, sorry about that. I heard someone pass by earlier was when I was just about to start vacuum next door. Okay.
Hold it.
Did you see who this person was? Nope, I only heard them pass by. That could have been anyone. Could have been even someone else who happened to be leaving. Ordinarily, I agree with you, but when I saw the defendant, I assumed it was him that I heard. I think this is it.
Hold it.
Why are you so certain you'd have seen someone else trying to leave? Surely they would have gone. Surely they would be gone by the time you finished vacuuming the room? You'd think so, but the space outside the door to 505 offers a good view of the top of the stairs and elevators. Anyone who had started to leave when I began vacuum would still have been waiting there. That's because the stairs are blocked. The lifts are mostly broken. There's no other way a guest would leave in a hurry.
Objection.
Witness, can you please look at this piece of evidence and explain what it is? Fine. To serve as stairwell pass, I have my own with me right now in my purse. Could you also describe its use? These passes allow people to access the floors of the hotel using the service stairwell and the freight elevator. Your Honor, the defense posits... What is posit? That if the actual killer used one of these cards, they could have left.
Objection.
These cards are only given to hotel staff. Objection. I gained this card merely by explaining I was an attorney at the hotel's front desk, at which time I was also told that they have been given to select VIP guests, namely celebrities who would otherwise attract too much attention when moving through the hotel. Such as, oh, I don't know, any celebrity player at a Dragon Fantasy Arena tournament. Hey, yeah, the defense attorney has a point. Mr. Hawk, just how many players of this children's card game are present for this tournament? Let me see now. Struggling a bit, Chad? My notes say that the tournament has room for 64 entrants. That being said, only a few of them could be classed as celebrities. Axel Reyes, Marcus Steele, Stella Faraday. Those names are meaningless to me, Mr. Hawk. Your Honor. Okay, time to lay all my cards on the table. The defense asserts that the prosecution's case is open to possibility, namely that any of these VIP guests could have been at the crime scene. Impressive, Aquila. However, there's a great flaw in your alternate theory. You're suggesting one of the other VIPs tried to kill De Silva? Okay, I'm game. Can you name this mystery VIP killer?
Objection!
I hate to remind you, Mr. Hawk, I am not required to prove innocence. You are required to prove guilt.
Order!
That is actually true. I will have order. Mr. Hawk, can you account for this? I'm genuinely impressed, Miss Aquila. Really, I am. I've just got a sudden chill. Brace yourself. I suspect this will get worse before it gets better. Your Honor, we've gone around the houses on this one. However, none of what has been said has changed the fundamental facts. Scrub was found standing over the victim with a reasonable motive, which means, what the hell, his means were admittedly improbable, but as Miss Aquila has admitted, not impossible. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. I know what you mean. Most of all, while the defense has suggested that the third party may have been involved, they have presented no definitive evidence that anything was going on outside of our working understanding. And on that note, the prosecution rests. I'm getting a bad feeling. Miss Aquila, you haven't pointed out some flaws in the prosecution's supposedly airtight case. Yeah! Wait for the other shoe to drop, Dylan. But Mr. Hawk is right. No way! I see no clear evidence that the third party was active at the hotel on the day of the murder. My verdict, therefore, can't be swayed by this theory. Isn't there anything else we can do? I'm sorry, Dylan, but we've tried everything I can think of. This can't be happening. I knew I should have never taken Scrub's case. It's all happening again, just like before, and I can't do anything to stop it. What? Your Honor, may I address the court? What's going on? I have no idea.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must protest. This is highly irregular. Silence, Mr. Hawk. Do not presume to order me around in my own courtroom. Go ahead, Randy. We have just received a report. If this doesn't help us, we're finished. That another crime was committed at the High Flyers Casino. With what possible relevance? Someone robbed the casino safe at around the same time as the murder. Well, this is quite the revelation. Was anything stolen, Detective? That's just it, Your Honor. According to the casino staff, the safe contained only one item. They don't know what it was. Only that it belonged to Joel De Silva. Nina! On it.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense believes it presumptuous to rule out the third party's involvement in De Silva's murder, given the flaws we have identified in the prosecution's case, when it's clear that another crime was going on in the hotel at the same time.
Order!
Judge Tawny, surely. Order. Now that I have proceedings under control once more, given this new information, I am forced to concur with Miss Aquila, Mrs. Aquila argument. Does she have to seem so forlorn about that? You'd be surprised how good it is to hear someone else say that. Put bluntly, the prosecution has not proven Mr. Scrub's guilt beyond reasonable doubt. Whew, we're not out of the woods yet. However, the facts of the case still stand, so I am unable to render a verdict. To resolve this, we shall adjourn for today. Adjourn? Yep, it means we get more time, which is what we sorely need. Both benches are urged to investigate further and restate their cases. We shall reconvene the day after tomorrow. Court is adjourned. This is the end of the day. Yes. Yes, 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 please. December 5th, 8:30 a.m. Nina. Nina. Just take a little more minutes. Nina! Ah! Wow, you really aren't a morning person. Do you understand the notion of privacy? I've been waiting next door for over half an hour, listening to you hitting the snooze button like clockwork every 5 minutes. I'm making coffee. How do you take it? Black. How did you do that? Do what? Yesterday in the courtroom. The thing with the safe robbery. How did you hold off on that until the very last moment? Wait, does he really think I planned all that? Seriously, you were amazing. I guess that's your answer. I should really come clean. But I guess anything which keeps his spirits up is a good thing. What matters is that we've got another day to investigate, and 2 things to look into. 2 things? We've suggested someone else might have been involved in the murder. We need to look into the other people who have stairwell passes. But first, we check out the casino safe? That's right. Let's head over to the casino. Okay, boss. Where was the casino? I think that's the police. I'm dead serious. Okay, this is the court. Yeah, this is the casino. Okay. Can I help you? Oh, you're here. Your reputation precedes you, it seems. You're that lawyer, defense attorney, actually. And yes, Dina Aquila of Aquila Defense and Law. The detective said I should watch out for you. Detective? Yes, he's in the safe room. Great, can you tell us where it is? Through the door right behind me. Wait just a moment. Oh, where is it? Thanks a bunch. What's your deck strategy for the tourney? Right now, I'm still picking which deck to go with. I might lean heavily on blue. You always lean heavily on blue. What about you? Red, all the way. Ever the Axel Race fan, huh? Shush you. Hey, is there any chance of using the stairs? Sorry, but the stairwell is closed. The hotel has asked us to make sure no one uses them. What do you mean closed? Okay. That is the same thing. Hey, what's with the long line? Is she trying to cut in? Hey, get back the line like everyone else. Look. Been here for days. Welcome to DFA 23. Need help? Just grab one of us gophers. We're all in yellow. Oh, hey, first time here? Yeah, me too. Cool. Oh, do you know what the event schedule is like? We don't have passes. I'm an attorney. I represent... Yeah, no entry without passes. I don't need to be a prick about it. Need more lanyards for the passes. Out of toilet paper? That's what she said. You seem busy. Oh, okay, I get it. The lines? Incognito. Oh, but this is digital. Okay then. High Flyers Casino safe deposit room. Damn. Ah, Mrs. Aquila. I wonder when you would turn up. Good morning, detective. How long have you been down here? Personally, since around 7 this morning. Mr. Hawk was very clear that we had to make this our top priority. Note that he's not here, though. Where is he? Who knows? What have you found? Well, the forensics team is going to turn up a bit later. Right now we're just doing a preliminary inspection. In truth, we found very little. Then again, I'm not quite sure what we're looking for. Can we take a look around? There isn't much to see, but you're welcome to it. Talk to me if you need anything. Let's get to it. Okay. What do you make of this? Let me take a look at it. You gotta tell me you're an expert on safe locks or something? Not an expert though. It's a hobby. This is a highly sophisticated lock. One built by Rookery, computer-controlled, self-contained, totally unhackable via electronic means. Okay, how do you know all that? It's stamped onto the casing, see? Huh, he's right. Highly sophisticated, totally unhackable. That's good branding, I suppose. We came to the same conclusion. This is the best lock that Rookery makes. Then how did they break in? Everything has a weakness. In this case, I'm just a mechanic, but to my eyes, it looks like someone disassembled it, piece by piece. Yeah, it's a puzzle, alright. Okay. Kinda busy taking a deposition here. We should probably talk directly to the witness. Hello, are you with the police too? No, I'm Nina Aquila, defense attorney. I represent Terry Scrub. The murderer? The defendant. Oh, of course. How presumptuous of me. Quite. Are you certain only one item was stolen from the safe? Absolutely. It belonged to the guest, Joel Da Silva. How well do you know that? Mr. Da Silva handed the item to me himself, not long after he arrived in the hotel. When was that? Early in the morning on the 14th. The same day he was murdered. As I understand it, yes. What was it? It was a small package of some sort, though as to what it contained, I have no idea. Come on, seriously? I'm the safe's locked master, and Da Silva was a highly trusted guest. There was no need for me to invade his privacy. But to give you some idea, the package was a brown envelope. It was thin and around the size of a smartphone, but lighter. I know it was the only thing stolen, because it was the only item present in the safe at the time. Still, there's one thing I don't understand. If it happened around the same time as the murder, why didn't you report it right away? After I took the item from Da Silva, I clocked out. I attended a friend's wedding and only found out about the robbery when I came back to work yesterday afternoon. It's strange that no one else noticed that the safe had been broken into. Not really. No alarms had been tripped, and I'm the only one that can open the safe. There was no reason for anyone else to wander in here. Even if another guest had an item to place in the safe while I was gone, they would have had to wait until I was back. The lock uses a retinal scanner calibrated to one of my eyes. That's a pretty good alibi. It's bound to be in photographs taken at the wedding. And as the safe is a retinal scanner, he couldn't have given a code to an accomplice. Will that be all? I need to get back to filing this police report for our insurer. Yeah, that'll be everything. Thanks for your time. What can you piece together about the safe robbery? Just the obvious. Someone managed to beat the lock on the door and opened it. Once they were in, they could have taken anything. Fortunately, there was only one item in the safe. Flatfoot said that at the trial. I wonder. How do you know there was only one item? In fact, didn't you say it belonged to Joel Da Silva? Yeah. See that guy over there talking to my subordinate? He's the one who told us. In court, you said the robbery happened around the same time as the murder. How do you know that? This room has a secret CCTV surveillance system. There's a hidden camera inset into the opposite wall to the safe door, as well as 2 cameras inside the safe itself. Then surely the camera system was sabotaged. We're still looking into it, but the feed just shows static for around 30 minutes, which ends around the time we believe Terry's scrub was discovered in this room. I guess it would have been too easy. The robber did all of this in 30 minutes. You impressed? Aren't you? I hadn't thought about it, but yes. Thanks, Detective. Anytime. Aquila? We're wrapping up. Are you done? I think so. Not that it's been much help. This doesn't look like it had anything to do with Scrub's case. But the coincidence, I've got to be missing something. Just like you guys, I'm not sure what we need, but I know it isn't here. Well, maybe I can save you some time. This morning, we tried to track down every person who holds a service stairwell pass. All the people we spoke to had good alibis, but there were 3 we couldn't find. Who? The 3 champion duelists, Marcus Steele, Stella Faraday, and Axel Reyes. You might want to focus your efforts on speaking to them. I'll be doing the same. Thanks, Detective. Just a professional courtesy. You understand? Right. Let's get going. Say, Nina. What? That was good, right? I don't follow. What the detective said in the safe, if T-Bro was found in the victim's room around the time of the robbery, Hawk can pin the robbery on T-Bro. Sorry, but you've got things backwards. Huh? What we learned in the safe, it only proves Terry didn't break into the safe, which we kinda knew already. And if I'm honest, if Terry's gonna go down for a crime he didn't commit, the safe robbery would be a better false accusation than the murder. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I got distracted. It's fine, Dylan. Remember, this is my job. But I want to help you. Talk to me. I want to help you, but I can't if you don't tell me why. Nina, you okay? Kinda spaced out a bit there. I'm fine. I'm just tired. It's nearly lunchtime, so we need to hurry if we want to track down Axel, Stella, or Marcus. You're right. I think we're gonna do that. We're going to have to attend this card game / anime con. Don't sound so mournful. Maybe it'll be fun. Can nothing kill your optimism, Dylan? We're gonna need passes to get into the event. Let's see if we can get some. Okay. Welcome to High Flyers Casino. The safe room just behind this desk. You need to get in. Okay then. Oh, I didn't see you. Welcome to DFA 23. For the duration of the event, this is the ops desk. We can take care of most of the problems. Any chance of getting 2 event passes? Sorry, but I'm afraid not. The event has been sold out for weeks. We have some passes that belong to no-shows. We're going to go to people on the con's waiting list. Maybe I can strong harm her with some ID. What's this? It's my ID. I'm the attorney representing Terry Scrub, and I need access to the con for myself and my personal assistant here. Oh, which if you can't provide us with passes, I guess I'll just have to file a warrant to gain access. Of course, there'll be public record. Might even make the newspapers. Wait! We usually keep a few passes for members of the press, things like that. Just so happens to have 2 of them left. Here. Thanks. One for me, and one for you. Could you really have filed a warrant to get these? Maybe, but it would have taken time. A luxury we don't have. Come on, we got a snobby gate guard to speak with. Event passes, please. Is that 2 passes? Read them and weep. Fine, you can pass. I don't see Axel, Marcus, or Stella. Do you even know what Marcus and Stella look like? I just assumed if any of them were here, there would be a group of fans clamoring to see them. Yeah, that's fair. After all, we saw the commotion kicked up the last time Axel walked into the room. So what now? Someone's got to know where they are. Oh lord. I guess we just start talking to people. They seem to be listening very intimately to the lecture. I shouldn't disturb them. Eye level. Okay. Yeah, it was really popular. Even won some awards. The dog's cute. I don't know what that's a reference to. Come on. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. I love slot machines. Did you know the first slot machine dates back to the 1890s? They use a system based on poker. I think the older machines have more charm. New electronic ones just don't have the same feel, you know? You sure know a lot about slot machines. Do you win much? Oh no, I don't gamble. Okay. Ah, I lost again. Maybe we shouldn't bother him. That was a hell of a game just now. Welcome to the card dueling area. How does the dueling area work? Everyone in Event Pass is automatically registered as a duelist. At any time, a duelist can challenge another. They accept the challenge, the duelist play a match, and report the result. It's also customary for the loser to give their deck's most vital card to the winner. Wow, really? Yeah. Did you know that? At the end of the event, the two duelists with the highest ranking will play each other for the World Championship. I'm here to adjudicate if any problems arise, so do you need anything else? No, we're good, but thanks for explaining. Enjoy the rest of the event. You almost had me there on the 4th turn. Why do you think all this stuff is piled up over here? The machines are switched off, and the tables look like they were hastily moved. Gotta assume the con staff have moved them to make room for the DFA card tables. Makes sense. But wait, one of the machines looks different. Yeah, it does. Which one? Looks like an older model. I wonder why they just have one of those. Here? That's not a gambling machine, that's a JAMA cap. It's switched off though, just like the rest. Looks like it. Huh. Why aren't you playing? This guy isn't playing. I wonder who's gonna win. This game's a bit of a slow burn. It's shaping up to be a pretty good game. Anime screaming. Okay. Right in the hallway, both of them. They always do that when they've been drinking. It's going to get them into some trouble someday. And she did what? This is my 4th year at DFA. It gets better every year. I wonder who will win the tournament this year. What, with the Silva not being in the running? Yep, the new Famana Screw Barkeeper is off to an early start. You should try the cocktails at the bar. The food and drink here is pretty good. It's expensive though. Can I get you something from the bar? We've got a special DFA cocktail, the Mana Screw, if you want something hard. I could really do it. Sorry, we're kind of busy. Maybe later. No problem. We do soft drinks too, so check back if you need anything. Ugh, I always seem to be at the back of the line. What are you waiting for? We're waiting for the start of the charity exhibition match. Charity exhibition match? Yeah, Axel Reyes and Stella Faraday are patrons of a charity. What charity? It's called Cards for Humanity. So basically Cards Against Humanity, but this time it's for humanity. They provide trading card games for people in developing countries. Huh, I've got nothing to say to that. We're going to play an exhibition match in a few minutes, and the loser has to donate a bit of money. You want to get in line to watch? Not yet. I think we're going to take a look around first. Have fun, but don't be long. I bet this line's going to get huge. Welcome to Cosplay HQ. The costumes are impressive. Do people make them themselves? Sometimes, though some people buy them online. Doesn't that defeat the point? No, though I can see why you might think that. Not all cosplay is competitive. People cosplay for different reasons. Ultimately, it's just about having fun and showing our love for our favorite characters. Do you cosplay? All the time, but at this event, I'm working as a gopher, so this yellow hoodie is the closest I get to a costume. Let me know if you have any cosplay questions or need any help. Yeah, 1000%. I don't like when people act like some shitty elitist and be like, I'm sorry, but that's not cosplay. If you didn't make it yourself, you're not a cosplayer. If you're a girl, you can cosplay as a male character. And if you're tall, you can cosplay as a short character. And yeah, if you're black, you can cosplay as an anime character who's white or whatever. And here's the thing: leave people alone. Shut the fuck up. You enjoy your shit. They enjoy your shit. They enjoy their shit. You know, for fuck's sakes, man, stop being pieces of shit to people. Seriously, pissing me off. Like, I don't like to cosplay myself, but I know a lot of people that cosplay. I know people that have bought some of their fits. I know people that make all of their fits, even make fits for other people. And it requires a huge amount of talent, a huge amount of time, and you know, even if you buy a costume that's already made, you're still helping someone, potentially making a living or improving their craft, and it's just positive all around. So, you know, why are people being little bitches about something that you are passionate about? Seriously. I recognize you. Aren't you the healer from Dragon Fantasy 3? Yes. I always thought it was a superior game. Me too. That's a great costume. Thanks. Okay, a little to the left, just in the middle of the green screen. Perfect. Let's keep this moving. We have a lot of pictures to take. Sorry, but could you not? Oh, the camera. By the way, yeah, cosplay is not consent. Do not touch anybody. Anybody without consent. It doesn't matter what fucking clothes they're wearing. It does not fucking matter. Talk to me. Oh my god, okay, this person won't talk to me. Has anyone got any more green thread? Oh, here it is. Alright then. Oh shit, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. If Axel, Reyes, and Stella Faraday are going to be there, we should probably get in line. Yeah, we'll wait. What the? Well, it's really busy in here. We're about to begin, so please take your seats. No time to dawdle, I guess. We need to find somewhere to sit. Let's hurry up and find two seats that are next to each other. What is this person? Okay. Make some noise! Hello, Fleet City, and welcome to the annual charity match of DFA 23. Now in its 23rd year, the annual charity match goes to support the causes of card games in developing countries. I still think that's not a particularly worthy cause. Shh! And now, to welcome today's exhibition duelists, he is the man with the millions, billions, Aaron, fine. World number 2. He's conquered the world of business, and now he sets his sight on the pinnacle of DFA. Axel Reyes! Shout out to all you who only settled for the best. Shoot for your dreams with the new Race Corp headset, only $249.95. Now with a second DSP to make your ears the ultimate early warning system in any FPS game. Is he seriously hawking Race Corp products? He didn't get rich by keeping them secret, you know. I mean, I guess. Wait, Dylan, who's that on the other side of the arena? I don't know, a cosplayer maybe? I don't recognize him from the Dragon Fantasy series. I think he's from one of the newer games. And now, Axel's opponent, Daryl's personal favorite. Yes, anyways, if you have a cell phone, you probably already have her name on your home screen. The Queen of the Arena, Princess of Ice, Stella Faraday! Thanks all of you for coming out today, given the difficulty elements. What the heck? Difficulty events of this week. Nowhere greets DFA duelists like Fledge City. Woo! That's where we are! The loser of this duel will donate $10 million to Cars for Humanity, a cause it was very dear to the late Joelle de Silva. Oh wow, she's even more beautiful in person than on her live streams. I mean, she's pretty sure. Are you kidding? She's gorgeous. Plus, she's a model, a CEO, she's even a special envoy for the UN. She's a CEO too? Yeah, she owns Faraday Tech. Didn't you know that? The cell phone company? Now, who wants to see me wipe the floor with Axel Reyes? Stella, Stella, Stella. No one can beat Axel. My queen! We love you, Stella! My right arm calls you out, Stella. On any other day, you might have been fine, but today you've made a bad draw. A defiant spirit such as yours will satiate Rexenial's hunger. Check yourself before you deck yourself, Reyes. Stella summons a fire samurai. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this has to be Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Stella wins. That's an expensive loss for the number 2. Can we get a few words, Axel? Rexenial will go hungry this day. Rexy what? He said it a few times. Rexenial. It's a demon which lurks in Axel's right arm. What the what now? And that's us. Thanks again, everyone, for coming out to watch the duel. Hey, look. Now where do you suppose he's going? That concludes this event. Please make your way back into the main casino area. Okay, Dylan, this might be our chance to speak to Axel and Stella. Oh, awesome. About their alibis. Oh, right. I really want to get a selfie with Stella. The duels at this event are off the hook. Axel's so cool. I really want to get a selfie with Stella. Axel, Stella, I'm such a big fan. No autographs. Oh. Axel? Fine, do you have a pen? I'll sign any race car gear you have. I don't have any with me. I could get a can of Razor Lentulus from the machine. Okay, that's enough. Huh? Mr. Reyes, we're not here for the con. My name's Aquila, and I'm a defense attorney. I represent Terry Scrub. You're here because of that murderer? I'm here representing a client, Miss Faraday, who I'll remind you, remains innocent until he's proven guilty. Don't talk to her, Axel. She's just trying to stir the pot. The police found your client standing over. Stella, please, let me handle this. Poor Joel. How dare you? What? Don't feign ignorance, you vulture. Walking in here, waving around accusations. I haven't accused anyone, Mr. Reyes. Why else would you be here? I'm just trying to establish a few things before tomorrow's day in court. Then tell me, do you have a subpoena, a warrant, a court order? Do you have the paperwork to compel us to talk to you? Looks like this isn't his first rodeo when it comes to lawyers. No, this was meant to be informal. Then, with all due respect, this conversation is over. But why? Miss Aquila, regrettably, both of us are very busy with the tournament. If you still wish for an audience, speak to my PA. I'm sure a slot will come up once the event draws to a close. You're well aware that the trial will be over by then. That's your problem. Rexenial hungers after my defeat, and I tire of your insolence. Go bother someone else. Really, you son of a bitch. Okay. Can't talk to that guy. Can I talk to you? Wait, need to see more duels. Okay. I really want to get a selfie with Stella. Axel's so cool. It's locked. Wait. Why is this cracked? That could have gone better. What did you expect? Normal people don't like it when a lawyer gets in their face. Maybe, but he seems especially evasive. Really think he was involved in a murder? Yes! Dylan, I know you're a big fan of his. Come on, he's rich, successful. Rich people commit crimes too. I know that. Okay, let me put it another way. We believe Terry's innocent, so we just accuse Axel Reyes? No. Terry's innocent until proven guilty. We have to cast some doubt on the facts that suggest his guilt. Shit, I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click. But we need to speak to Axel again, Stella, too. I doubt they'll stay still long enough for us to speak to them. We need some way to talk to them that prevents them from stonewalling us or just walking away. Wait, that gives me an idea. It's gonna sound crazy, but do you know how to play Dragon Fantasy Arena? You're not suggesting. Why not? Our event passes makes us eligible to enter the tournament. But I haven't played the FA since I was a kid, and it's changed a lot. Doesn't matter, we don't have to win the whole event. We're short on time. If we play enough, the VIPs will come to us. I really wish I'd thought of this earlier. This is nuts. You got any better ideas? There's no other way to pin down Axel and Stella. Plus, we still haven't seen the other VIP Flatfoot mention Marcus Steele. This way we get the chance to duel him too. Okay, let's do it. Awesome! What do we need? We'll need to buy a DFA starter deck. But where do we do that? I'm sure I've seen them at Combini. The convenience store? That's the one. Okay, let's head over to the convenience store if it's right in the middle of town. I don't know, I like the soundtrack. This Combini. We should be fine, just 2 starter decks, I think. That'll be what the hell? Will that be all? That's every booster you have, right? So yeah, that'll be swell. Thanks. Thanks, please come again. Nearly 500 on booster packs? Hey, are you with that card game tournament too? I most certainly am. Future champion Marcus Steele at your service. Like and subscribe. To what? Who are you guys? Are you DFA duelists too? Actually, we're duelists, yeah. Yeah, duelists, both of us. Rad. It's awesome to meet you. I'm sorry if you came here looking for boosters. You certainly seem keen. You have to be keen if you want to be a winner. I came storming over the moment I heard they had booster packs in stock. But why the rush? Don't you know? The FA boosters have been sold out for weeks. I've been ticking off the days on the calendar dreaming about today's shipment. Now I finally got the cards to take on the sinister Axel Reyes and beat him at his own game. You think Axel's sinister? Are you serious? Have you met that guy? Harsh, but fair. He has a demon sealed within his right arm. So we're just taking that as true then. Axel thinks he can waltz into the FA and win just because he's rich and has supernatural powers. Does that sound like a good guy to you? The FA isn't about money. It's about having faith in the heart of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh style. He's a villain, and I'm the hero who's gonna knock him off his perch and with my legendary green card. He's my ultimate rival, and he knows it. Well, now he does, I guess. You guess? Yeah. Psst, Nina. Axel's lifelong rival before this week was Joel De Silva. Axel Reyes owns Reyes Corp, and De Silva, owned Silver Pro. That's right, but now De Silva's been removed from play, which leaves Axel Square in my sights as ultimate rival, and no one's gonna block me. I can understand that rivalry as duelists, but what do their companies have to do with this? It's all about gaming. Last I heard, Silver Pro was constructing a deck of new products for the esports market, which would have made them direct competitors. Right on the first draw. Terrible news about De Silva though, right? Terrible. Having to take a mulligan is terrible. This is a tragedy. Did you hear anything about how it happened? I just thought with you being a VIP, you might have some insider info. Nope, not a peep, just the same announcement as everyone else. I was in my room when it happened, so I didn't find out about it until later. It's an insult to all honorable duelists. The idea that someone would sneak around and stab De Silva in the back? Wasn't he strangled? Metaphorically. Anyway, sweet talk guys, but I've got to retire from this condo. Axel's probably in his room biffing up the power level of his deck this very moment. And I need to give it my all if I'm gonna take him down. I'll remember you guys when I'm the Undisputed Master of DFA. Why is this thing cracked on the floor? He's a handful. I'd heard things, but he's even more exuberant in person. Do you know much about him? Not really. Marcus is a recent success. He's only been on the DFA circuit for a few months. He used to be a video game streamer. New blood, huh? I guess I can empathize with that. So where do they keep the DFA decks? It's probably best just ask the counter. No, seriously. I didn't expect that to have... Please stay in front of the counter. Just thought maybe stay in front of the counter. Whoa. I just wanted to inspect the crack. And I know how bad this sounds. Hello and welcome to Combini. Are you looking for one of our delicious jelly donuts? Actually, we need 2 starter decks for Dragon Fantasy Arena. No problem, we just happen to have 2 left. Okay, 2 DFA decks. They'll be 200. 200? That's robbery. It's free market economics. It's still a rip. How much we got? Let me check. I've got 10. What about you? Just some pocket change. Well, I'm not running a charity. Sorry, but unless you can find the cash, there'll be no star decks for you. Now what? There's gotta be a way we can get some money. Wait, what about at the casino? You can't be serious. I'm very serious. The DFA tournament is running. There was still a bank of slot machines on the casino floor near the card game tables. Maybe we can try to win the money we need. Seems a long shot. We're out of options. Let's give it a try. Don't worry, I'm something of a slot machine whisperer. Sure you are, Dylan. Okay, casino. Casino. I've been to a casino in Lisbon, like the biggest one. I played roulette, not Russian, of course. And wait, this is not where I want to be. But excuse me. Like, I've watched people play and I've seen some of the most outrageous things in there because of alcohol, because of the amount of money circulating. But I never gambled, and I'm really scared of gambling and just ending up with an addiction and a problem. But there was an event for New Year's Eve, and I went there with my ex. This was several years ago, by the way, like many years ago. But yeah, they basically gave us each a 10 euro voucher. It's like $10 basically, not far from that, like US dollars. It's let's assume it's practically the same. And my goal was to either double it or lose the $10 in that voucher. And my ex, I managed to do that. As soon as I hit the $20, I cashed out and I got to keep the 20, because the rule was if you wouldn't be able to cash out 10 or less. But again, my goal was to reach it. If I got to 20, I would cash out. Anything less than 20, I would just keep doing until either I got to 20 or I cashed out. And my ex-girlfriend, she didn't have that rule, so she just kept losing. Like, and anytime she made a little bit of money, she would just not, I don't know, like, she wouldn't change strategy, she wouldn't change machine until she just got, you know, too emotionally invested in recovering the best that she had lost. So ultimately, she lost everything that was in the voucher, and I doubled it. And then we had a lovely meal with those $20. So yeah, that was the story of, I don't even remember what year the New Year's Eve was. I just know it was very, like, a long time ago, and I'm glad that I did not get hooked on the whole gambling thing. Like, it's something that really freaks me out. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna play this. Not so sure about this machine. I don't know how this is gonna be, so. This one. Oh no. I want to. Oh. But I got 3 stars though. I can just load the save. I got 3 though. I don't even know, man. Why are you only giving me... My gosh. Oh. Damn, like, this is so silly though. Like, I don't think the I don't think the bottom row counts. Okay, we got it. I feel like that was a joke. The deaths. My what? Yes. Come on. How much do you remember about how to play DFA? Not much. Last time I played I was in middle school. And the game didn't have holograms or big arenas. It was just a card game. I barely remember the rules. Then that's a great place to start. Okay, no. Challenge. Yes. Put up your cards. It's time to get your duel on. Okay, Padawan. Well, Pada what? Star Wars, I think. I haven't watched anything Star Wars, by the way. Or played. Your deck... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to skip. You have 3 bars. HP. Okay. Mana points. So, okay. Oh, man. Okay. However... Jesus, creatures. Yeah. Leaf Borico. Or no, or bottom. Why would I do that? Dang. This is like, going automatically. I'm not doing anything strategic. Hey. See, you get it. I think so. Actually, it's kind of fun. Great. Rank -1. It's customary after win for lose, give an important card to the winner. But as it's your first duel, you just have to cope with the cards we just bought. Thanks, Dylan. Let's head back to the casino. Past souls were eligible to duel, so we should look for anyone who is up to play some games. Win some games, we should attract the attention of Alice and Stella. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we just hold on. Is that Stella Faraday? Look at her, surrounded by fans, but she looks totally at ease. She's a class act. Let's go talk to her. No chance, we'd never get near her. We should just stick to our plan. If we win enough duels, hopefully she'll come to us. Alright then. I guess we should look around the card game tables. There are among a few people who stand out and they look eager to duel. Okay. So. This one. What? You need the seat? I just finished the game. No, I don't need the seat. Are you here to duel? You're pretty low rank, but I can still take you to school. I'll make you eat those words. Steal the cards, and we'll see whose fire burns the hottest. What the hell? I don't know what she did. Yeah. Rank -2. Oh, sorry, rank 2, I get it. Here. Fire Tengu. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am gonna save after each fight. Are you green? Oh. You wanna fight? Okay. Siren. Wanna play with me now? Wait. This one. I'm not here to water. Wait, what did he say? Tomato plants or something? Potato plants? I don't know what he said. fans are telling me all about this mysterious new rookie. I must have the wrong person. You're just that ambulance chaser from before. Defense attorney. Like it matters. You've got some nerve coming back here after the way you pounced on us earlier. All I wanted to do was ask you about someone very close to us has died, and you're doing the best we can to carry on his memory. It's difficult enough without having to deal with your aggro, too. She's leaving. Like hell she is. So you don't want to play? I'm a level 4 duelist. I don't duel with the likes of you. Hey, it's cool if you're worried you lose. Did you just... Oh wow, I think you just became the most unpopular person in the room. Are you really that uncouth? Or uncouth, I don't know. Ooh, did the ice princess just get fiery all of a sudden? Who needs fire? My water deck is all I need to wash away trash like you. Oh, you're okay. Well, I mean, this is really silly if you're just gonna... Or about the children's car game, not guilty of death. Hurry it up, some sort of billion-dollar company to run. Podium. Alright. So, like, the thing is, she said that, she's using a water deck, so I just gotta go green. Never wanted to fight you, Stella. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Then let's make this interesting. The longer you survive, the more of your questions I'll answer. If you lose, leave this tournament and don't come back. You and Goggle Boy there. Fine, put your decks and let's do this.
A moment of silence. Forever it's here. Waves and waves. A moment of silence.
I'm sorry, what is that? Leaf. Oh, it's also leaf.
A moment of silence.
Damn.
A mermaid.
Damn.
Forever it's here.
Your arrogance. I mourn the Silva like a member of my own family. Then surely you care that they catch the killer. Where were you when the Silva was murdered? I was in the lobby taking selfies with my fans. Wait, are you? How dare you? Joel was like a second father to me. I'm mortified at his death. Not too mortified to crash out of a card gaming tournament. Joel would never want me to back out of a challenge. Now face the might, my ultimate card, Cario's Water Guardian. I'm sorry. What?
A moment of silence.
So he used water, green. I'm gonna put a water dig forward. I don't know if she's gonna use yeah. Why do you even play this game? You're a CEO, a model. You work for the UN. My ears are always to the ground, listening for the next big thing. Do you have any idea how much the contract for an online game version of DFA would be worth? So it's just about money. It's about being number one. I'm gonna pass. That's fine. going to blink. Then you'll be sorely disappointed. Carios, unleash the cruelty of winter.
Waves upon waves.
Sure. Yeah! Stella! Excuse me. Are you alright? Let me help you up. That's weird. She's wearing gloves. Transparent ones. She's fine, Nina. He's right. It's just blowback. Blowback? Yeah, blowback. Can one of you elaborate, please? It's okay. Nina, right? That's your name? I must be off my game. I've just been so preoccupied. You're grieving. I'm sure everyone understands. You'd be surprised. Still, a promise is a promise. Let's grab something to eat and we'll talk. So you were just concerned about Axel. You might not look it, but deep down he's a real sweetie. He's taking it really hard, Joel's death, I mean. That explains him, but what about you? Why were you so dismissive? Seriously, Dylan, put the pieces together. Axel and I, we've been dating for about 6 months. What? Keep it down. Judging by my assistant's reaction, I assume this isn't widely known? No, and it has to stay that way for now. If word got out, it would affect the shared price of my company, Faraday Tech. I'm having a bit of a power struggle with my board of directors. If I reveal my hand too early, the whole company could slip through my fingers. Speaking of that, earlier when I helped you get up, I noticed something. You're wearing a pair of gloves. Oh, these? You have good eyes. They're supposed to be almost invisible. All the top card game players wear them. They're designed to stop you transferring the oils on your skin onto your cards. Racecorp makes them. Axel's firm? That's right. They used to be ugly, like household rubber gloves. Axel worked to make them a bit more fashion-friendly. Gloves. Skin oils. Are you saying that Axel makes gloves that prevent a person from leaving fingerprints? Like any type of glove, dude. I never thought of it that way. But yes, I suppose they would do that. Stella, I have a very important question. Where was Axel at the time of the Silva's murder? Please, it's vital. I don't know where he was. You didn't think to ask him? Of course I did. He wouldn't give me a straight answer. He was meant to meet me in the lobby, so I was there waiting for him. We were going to head out for lunch, but he never showed up. I ended up taking selfies and signing autographs with fans. I see. You don't think... I'm not a prosecutor, Stella. All that matters is that we don't know where he was. What about Marcus? Did you see him? Ugh, that prick. You don't like him? He hasn't exactly endeared himself to the community. He's just so abrasive. I guess that syncs up. I have no idea where he was. I didn't really care to know. I understand. Anyway, do you have anything else to ask? Just one more thing. Are you sure you're not hurt? For the last time, I'm fine. I'm not made of glass. The FA can be a pretty physical game, but it's just a bit of blowback. Sometimes it causes cuts and bruises, but really, I'm fine. In that case, I think we're done here. Great! You know, you're a pretty good duelist for a rookie. Try being a defense attorney. That was a weird thing to reply. That's gonna have to do. Is it that time? I think so. Let's head back to the office. Oh. Hey, what's up? Are you going to be here for the whole event? Pretty much. I'm the lighting and sound tech, so I work every event in this room. Kinda busy though, so speak to one of the gophers if you need help. It's locked. Alright, let's leave. It sucks that we didn't get to speak to Axel. I know we've got all this going on, but it would be great to see what makes him tick. Oh boy, Dylan's not going to like this. I know Axel's kind of your hero. Axel can't have done it. Dylan, you just can't have. I know you think that, and I'm sure most of the people at the card game tournament would agree with you. But he doesn't have an alibi. I don't care. The Silva was his friend. What are you doing? Speak to me. I'm your friend. Don't do this. Cut it out, Dylan. We're talking life and death for Terry here. I was hoping we'd find something, anything today, which would help us cast doubt on Hawk's case. But everything we found just seems to pose a further question. If I have to suggest that Axel's alibi is flawed to save your friend's life, that's what I'm prepared to do. Remember what we talked about? Our job? We're not accusing Axel. That isn't how this works. Do you understand? I get it. I just don't like it all that much. You okay? So. Look, I'm gonna head out. Same time as before? Yep, I'll meet you at the courthouse. It seems cruel to tell him just how dire things really look. No one seems to fit the facts better than Terry, even with a whole day of investigation. Hawk's gonna put Axel and Marcus on the stand. I know it. He holds all the cards in this game. I just hope I've got the right traps and counters for whatever he throws at us. This is the end of the day. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, please. This one.